So last class, we learned how to find line of best fit using Desmos by typing in all of our data and then typing in y1 tilde mx1 plus b. Today we're going to talk about how we can use this tool to actually make predictions. So our goal today is we're going to be able to make predictions about a real life data set. So famous celebrities with a lot of followers on Twitter get paid to tweet about certain products. So for example, LeBron James is a famous basketball player. He has 49.3 million followers on Twitter, and he gets paid $139,000 every time he tweets about sneakers or a power drink or whatever company he wants to advertise for. Serena Williams, who's a tennis player, has 10.8 million followers on Twitter, and she gets paid $30,600 every time she tweets about a product. Then we have Gareth Bale, a soccer player, Kevin Durant, another basketball player, and Tiger Woods, a golfer. And you can see how many followers they have and how much it costs every time they tweet about a product. So we want to make predictions. We want to predict the amount of money a person with 23.2 million Twitter followers would be paid. When we're asked to predict, that means we're making a guess, but we want our guess to be something close to what we think it's actually going to be. We don't want to make just some kind of random guess. So we're going to use our line of best fit to help us make that prediction. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to open up our Desmos. All right, and if you remember, we go over here to the plus sign. We're going to make a table, and I'm going to enter the data in. All right, and you can see we don't see any points on the scatter plot, and that's because these numbers are so large. So the next thing we do is we come over here to this magnifying glass and we click zoom fit. So the next thing we do is, usually our formula is y equals mx plus b. But because we're using actual information, we're actually using data, you can see that the table is listed as x1, y1. So I'm going to go back, change this to a y1 and this to an x1. And then because these are best fits, it's not going to be perfect, it's not going to equal, it's going to be approximate. We press shift and then the key above the tab button. Here's our line of best fit. All right, so this line is the closest we have to making predictions. So we want to make a prediction about someone with 23.2 million followers, 23.2. So you can see here that 23.2 would be our X value because the number of followers is on our X axis. So I'm going to look for 23.2 on my X axis. So here's 20, so it's got to be around here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this line of best fit. And you can see an ordered pair comes up. I'm going to go to where it says 23.2. Oh, there it is, 23.2. And you can see next to it, it says 65,241. So let's round to the nearest whole number. So someone with 23.2 million followers, we would expect it to be reasonable for them to get paid $65,242. So Cristiano Ronaldo is a very famous soccer player. He has 91.4 million followers on Twitter. So again, followers is on our x-axis. So I'm going to go to my x-axis and I'm going to try to find 94. So let's say it's about here. I'm going to go all the way up to my line, and when I click and hold, I get an ordered pair that comes up. So I'm going to move this up until I get to 91.4. Ooh, it was right there. Come on. There we go. Holy cow. So 91.4 million followers would be roughly $250,814 every time he tweets about some sort of product. So 250,814. And then finally, yours truly. I have 160 followers on Twitter, which is roughly 0.00016 million. How much money should I get paid to tweet about math products and teaching products? So 0.0006, goodness gracious, I'm gonna have to zoom in really close. 0.0006. Goodness, this seems crazy. I don't think I can get that close. So I might need a different method. 0.000. Yeah, I might need a different method. So this is what I'm going to do instead. You can see it here is where our M and our B are. So I'm actually just going to type in our formula. So that's our equation for a line of best fit. I put the M next to the X, so this M right here, and I put the B in the back right here. We said that the number of Twitter followers is X, so instead of X, I'm going to put the number of Twitter followers I have. And then I'm actually going to delete this Y equals. And you can see that once we do our calculation, so our slope times our X plus Y intercept means I actually should get paid about $2,115 for every tweet. I guess I should change my job.